Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shika and today we're going to be going over how you can go from 0 or maybe 700 or whatever to 10K followers and engaging audience here on this video. I'm so excited. I'm going to be giving you guys a lot of tips that a lot of people don't really share and talk about, so let's get into it. First, I know a lot of you guys are asking questions. Maybe you've been doing content creation for a long time. Maybe you just started and you're like, no one's listening to what I have to say. Whatever it may be, this is going to help you a little bit. I'm going to go over some tips that I use, a lot of tips that I think a lot of content creators don't tell you, and a lot of tips that I think that are going to literally get you in there. First thing is post content consistently. The amount of times that I see you guys always telling me, Shika, I don't know why I'm not growing. Why is no one following my stuff? It's because you are not consistent. Be consistent. And now you're asking me, okay, how often is consistent? If people don't have the opportunity basically to connect with your content, and I know everyone's complaining about the algorithm and no one's seeing each other's posts, but you know what? We can't do anything about it, and I'll show you here with these tips that, you know, you don't need to depend on the algorithm all the time to grow your audience. So, first thing is be consistent. Give people an opportunity to connect with your content. You only post once a week. They only have once a week out of the 7 days to connect with you. So how are they supposed to know that you're a legitimate content creator, and B, that you have content out there? There's so many of us, right? So be consistent. If it's 5 days a week that you can manage, do it 5 days a week. Just make sure that your audience knows what days and what times you're gonna be posting so they can look out for your post. Stop posting once every full moon. Make it your responsibility to connect with your audience, to bring that content, to be consistent, and it will change the game. Second thing is stories every single day, every day, y'all. And I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds weird. I know you're like, every day? Is this girl crazy? No, I ain't crazy. I'm just telling you the truth. Also, if you want to check me out, it's at Shika_Chica. Just gonna put it in there. Anyways, but what I was saying was that do your stories every single day. What this does is on stories, people are most likely to check it out. You get more of an engagement on stories, you know, that circle that's going around, it just entices you. It's like, what's that person up to? So share your post on your stories. That's a perfect way of engaging and getting more engagement on your post. It also allows people to get to know you. All those new followers, yay, we're getting closer to the 10K. However, that's only part of the goal. That's only part of the whole journey, guys. Let me tell you, when you get those 10K, it's nothing great unless you have engaging, amazing audience that actually cares about what you're talking about. What are you eating for lunch? I know it sounds boring. People care about those things. I care about those things. I greet people about that. You know, there are so many people that care about, you know, your problems, your struggles. Share those things. Go with your value, what your mission is. Share it through people, and also share things that aren't related to your niche. You know, like we all have different interests. We're all human here. We're not all perfect and always stylish. Maybe show yourself in your pajamas, your messy hair bun. You know, it's a great way for you to ask people questions, ask new followers questions that they might want to know to get to know you. Once you get the followers and people start to follow you, that's only part of it. But to continue to have those followers is to make sure that they're engaged in your content. And how do you do that? By asking them questions through polls, by asking them questions through the question box. Next one is shout out the content creators you love, the accounts you love, the people you love. We are all content creators. We're all looking for some love here. So what better way to do that than to give love to other people? So what do? You shout out people. I shout out people almost every single day. People that I either DM or they DM me and we're chatting about life, and I'm like, you know what? You're a cool dude. I like you. I like travel and lifestyle. So what I do is I love to repost other accounts that are within that area that have some great quotes, that are things that I live by, and people are engaged by it. I have a lot of people actually now that look forward to those quotes that I say every day and I share. So, and most of the times when people shout out, they'll repost you. So if they have 2,000 followers or 4,000 followers, that is 2,000 or 4,000 people who didn't know who you are, who are gonna check you out, which means that your engagement and your impressions are gonna go up, which means your account is looking good, y'all, looking good. And then the more and more that you have, you know, you share and you communicate with the community, the more you get out of it. Next thing is engage with your followers. So I'm gonna just say this once. The amount of times that people are always like, people aren't following me, people aren't doing blah, 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 all this stuff. But Do you check your followers? Do you say hi to your followers? Do you DM your followers? Do you check out their stories? Do you, comment on their stuff? I'm not talking about emojis. If you're doing emojis, I don't know if we can be friends. Stop posting emojis. Post something with context on people's comments. Hello. But what I mean by that is engage with your followers. Like I said, part of getting followers to that 10K, there's only a part of it of getting people to follow. But then if you don't engage with them, they flake off and it makes it hard. And then you're like, oh my gosh, I was at like 8,000. Now I'm like at whatever amount. So just make sure that you're engaging with your audience. You can get to those 10K, but if your engagement rate sucks, well, to, collaborate with brands or even to allow yourself to grow more is gonna be very, very difficult because most of those people aren't engaged. So here I'm teaching you tips on how to get an engaging audience. Next thing is collaborate with other content creators in your niche. So I think this is one thing that I would like to talk to anyone, if you, me, anyone out here who's watching this video because you want the end result is to collaborate with brands, Versace, Louis Vuitton, all those beautiful, beautiful brands, baby. But let me tell you, people trust people. We have been shoved down our throat brand collaborations almost every single day of our life, from our Facebook to our emails to when we walk down the street. So the real people that we believe is people of our own. I love to reach out to other travel content creators. They say, hey, like, how long have you been doing travel content creation? We always shout out each other. Sometimes I'll go and share them some loves. They'll share me some love. I make it my homework to, really collaborate, whether that means supporting them, shouting out them on their story, hey, whatever tips we just said, or even doing an actual collaboration. Maybe you both are going to Central America around the same year or same time of the year. Why don't you both go and approach a brand at the same time? Almost every third post that we get on Instagram is sponsored, right? So it's harder for us to believe in things if it's just you collaborating with a brand. Except if you're collaborating with a brand with 4 other people that are genuinely friends, that they know that you collaborate when you mention and you shout out anyways, they're gonna be more engaged with your content. For you guys who don't know, I'm hosting a tour this fall. If you're interested, check the link down below. And it is gonna be in 6 cities all over the place, but we did 6 cities last year. And let me tell you, the amount of engagement we all got, the panelists and myself, after that one night, including the people who attended the event, was insane. So if you're interested in that and you want to collaborate with other content creators or get to know other content creators, I'll leave all that information in the link down below. It's BlogIt tour. Anyways, back to the point. That's what I was saying. Content creation, huge. We got so much engagement over that one night and it was insane. It was great. We're still friends up to this day. I still support them. I still keep as my homework to make sure I'm supporting them. I'm looking out for them regardless of the algorithm and ish. I'm checking out their content. The next thing is do lives. You guys know that I preach lives. I've mentioned it in other videos. If you haven't checked my other videos, go check them out. How to grow. There's a lot of other ones that I do and captions and stuff. But one thing I did mention is lives. Lives are insane. They're so powerful. Not only does your audience get to see your personality and charisma on actual video like this without the editing and stuff, it also allows you to get people who are not following you to check you out, to find your content, to basically connect with you, ask you Q&As, find a topic that relates to your audience. If you're in travel, talk about travel. Hey, this is what I love to go do. Any tips on Guatemala? I just came back from Guatemala. These are the top hostels to stay at. This is what you should do. This is what you shouldn't do. All that stuff. And then do lives with a content creator. Oh my God, life is done. It is so, so, so powerful doing a live with another content creator. Do them all the time. I do them once a week and it makes such a big difference on exposure, on my brand, everything. So go do lives, be more than your content. Let me tell you this. We scroll down so many feeds every single day, right? And it's just harder to find content that looks different or whatever. So I want you guys to know that people follow you for your content, yes, but most importantly, to get to that 10K, they follow you. What is wrong with me hitting myself? They follow you for who you are as a person. I know it sounds cheesy, but I mean, if you're quirky, if you're charismatic, I used to hate seeing myself on video, and then now I do YouTube, and I'm like, whatever, take it or leave it, this is who I am, whatever. So that's how I am. But, you know, I used to be so embarrassed about it. But that's the reason. There's someone out there that probably relates to you, who's probably quirky as you, who's probably weird as you, who's probably interested in you having like peanut butter and toast or peanut butter and bananas on toast. Random, but like whatever, they have something in common. So people follow you for more than that. And when you develop a brand or you're a person, they eventually don't care what you're talking about. They just want to relate to you because they're genuine and there's something about you that they connect with you deeper. Just spend more time connecting with people that are following you. Don't forget those people. And also people who are also interconnected with your followers. That's the big tip, guys. Interconnection with your followers. That's an extra one. I just threw that in there for you. If you like that, give it a thumbs up. What I mean by that is your followers most likely like that you travel, right? So more likely they're gonna follow other people who travel. So go check out who's following them, who's sharing their love under their comments. Go engage with those people. Those are the tips. I know a lot of you guys, I'm thinking of doing a second one with more in depth and like specific stuff, like the juicy pieces. So if you guys like that, give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below if you liked it. You know what? Also subscribe because, you know, you can be part of the family and you know, we can talk more about this stuff and let me know what other videos you guys would like to learn about Instagram, social media, traveling. Yeah, I like traveling. I'm a travel content creator. You can check me out at Chica_Chica. And also, if you're interested in that tour, go check out the link down below. It's gonna be off the hizzy. No one uses that term anymore, but it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be cool. And we're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have some amazing sponsors. All these women, all my ladies out there, come to the event. It's for us female content creators out there. And you're just gonna have such a lovely, lovely time. So until next time, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna go do my work and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.